friends. And 2 people are with me. Dr. Ninja Turtle, how are you? And Max, my friend, how are you? You all, I haven't done a live in so long. I was afraid that my friends would forget who I am. First of all, I always have to ask, can you see me? And can you hear me? If you are here in my live, can you see me and can you hear me? And Rajil is here. Hello, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, Max. I was just getting ready. I realize I'm a minute late. I picked up my phone to hit the go live button, and I accidentally started a video that popped up. And I thought, well, this can't work. So I had to fiddle around and get everything fixed back. Let me see if that's all my silverware. Yes, it is. So thank you for coming, Raju and Debbie Sue. Hello, Debbie Sue. I haven't done a live, you all. I can't remember the last time. I'm thinking maybe it's been about 3 weeks. Ever since I decided that Sundays were not the best day for me to do a live, because it was interfering with my Sunday nap, actually, and other things I wanted to do. Excuse me, my Vermouth glasses are slipping down a little bit. Then I couldn't find a good day to go live, and I've just been lazy. I have not even been live. So thank you all. Oh, well, Max, I'm sorry about that. Debbie Sue, how are you feeling today? Sorry. Hold on, I got a cough. I forgot to use my inhaler before I went live. And I've still got that rotten allergy cough. Let's see, Max is here. Dr. Ninja Turtle is here. Debbie Sue is here. Raju is here. Thank you all so much for coming. Raju, how's your brother? Debbie Sue says she's okay. And y'all, with my slippery hands and sort of, what's the word when you're not, it's not that I'm not myself, I'm just a little bit whiftier than usual. Does anybody know what whifty means? I'm not going to try scooting the phone back and forth from washing to rinsing. I'm just going to stretch. Because heaven only knows what button I would hit. Rhonda, hello, Rhonda. Rhonda, it's so good to see you. Thank you for coming. I know some of our friends are already live, but our friend group, our community, this is a blessing. This is a problem that's a blessing to have. Our friend group is so large now that it's hard to work around everybody. So I just decided today, you know what, Paula, honey, you got to get back on those lives. All your friends are going to forget who you are. You've got dishes piled up. You've got something you want to show. Just get in there and get live again. So it is so nice of you all to come and join me. Thank you. And like the live on your way in, friends, help an old lady out. The Lord will bless you for helping the elderly. That's what I tell these young people that work at fast food restaurants when I can't get my debit card to go through. I say, God will bless you if you help an old lady. Chicken Explorers, my favorite chicken channel. How you doing, darling? It's so good to see you. Hello, dinner. You're funny. Susie, I'm Susie. You changed your name. Well, hello, Susie. It's nice to see you. I don't have a whole lot of dishes. And if you looked at the title of my live, I hope I remembered to put Dishwashing Diaries and vintage Avon bottles. No, I have not become an Avon lady. I'm not trying to sell vintage Avon bottles on my channel. Actually, they haven't been dusted for about 10 years. So I had to get them down and dust them. And I thought, you know what? That might be something good to talk about today. So if anybody else has old Avon bottles in your home, oh great, now my nose is going to run. I'll show you mine and you can tell me about yours. Susie, yes, I do remember you, Susie. And it is so nice to see you. Max says, once there was a pickle named Fred, then someone ate him. Well, that's good to know. Thank you. Thank you. So how's everybody doing today? You've been waiting for a live. You're so sweet. Thank you. Well, I'll tell you, I have a loved one who has been in the hospital. I think this happened about a week ago. And for some reason, I didn't feel good about going live when my loved one was in the hospital. Now, you may think, Paula, honey, that doesn't make any sense. But it made sense to me. And I guess I was just kind of down. And you know, I didn't want to go on a live and go, woe is me, woo-hoo-hoo. So I just waited till I felt better. Yes, I do, Raju. I do. I believe you told me last time that your brother was back in the hospital. Am I right? Chicken X has started the generator this morning. A balanced diet means a cupcake in each hand. You're right. You're right. As soon as I get off my 30-day no dessert challenge, I might have a cupcake. But you know, cupcakes are not really my thing, so no, I probably won't have a cupcake. I'll probably have something that would be more my thing, would be some chocolate pie or something like that. Yes, yes, I remember that you broke your arm. Thank you for reminding me, though. How's your arm doing? Stay warm. Yes, Debbie Sue and I are both in the path of this storm. Are they still calling it Winter Storm Fern, or did I just dream that? And I know parts of Texas were in the path of the storm, too. Rhonda, are you in the path of the storm? Evie texted me and said the same storm, I don't remember her exact words, but basically her home in Texas and my home in Northeast Tennessee are in the path of the storm. But here's what's going on in Northeast Tennessee. Our forecast has changed so much. First, we were going to get like a huge winter storm, y'all. And it was going to be like 6 inches on Saturday and 6 inches on Sunday. And everybody's going to the store, buying milk, buying bread, buying whatever. And they kept changing the forecast. And now our latest forecast says that we're going to get about an inch or 3 here in Northeast Tennessee, where I live, in the Tri-Cities area. So we're stocked up just in case, but I don't have a clue how much snow we're going to get. But Randy has got our generator out of the basement. He's got gas for the generator, so we are prepared, and all of my loved ones are prepared. Now, let me catch up on the chat here. Imogen! Oh, my gosh, I'm honored. Everybody, it is the beautiful, wonderful Imogen from the #1 Ladies Club. Hello! Are you ironing? Imogen is ironing while I wash dishes. We are both busy today. And let's see, who else have I missed? It's in Russia. It's 500 feet of snow. Max, please tell me you're exaggerating. That's why you should sleep, okay? Susie, what hurts, honey? Let me see what happened to Susie. You dropped your phone on your face, Susie, and your lip was bleeding and swollen. I'm so sorry. Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl, our bouncy friend. My favorite rebounding channel. My favorite chicken channel is here with Chicken Explorers. My favorite bouncing channel is here with Cheryl. My favorite therapy channel with Rhonda. My favorite financial channel with Dr. Ninja Turtle. My favorite storytelling channel with Simply Debbie Sue. and everybody that is just a friend, and I thank you for coming. And Susie, I hope that feels better soon. Oh, Fiddle, I get that thing that says add a Q&A sticker. I don't want to add a Q&A sticker. I have enough trouble operating the phone as is. Who is your favorite animation channel? That would be Max Rants X, okay? That would be my favorite animation channel, as you well know, Max. Max, when are you going to start creating again? Thank you. Thank you very much. These are my Firmoo glasses. I did a review, I don't remember, a couple of months ago. These are my favorite glasses I've ever had in my whole life. FIRMOO. You can still find the video on my channel. I guess my 50% off link still works. I'm not sure, but you could try it. These are the sassiest glasses I've ever had. I'm loving them. Thank you. Thank you. Rant channel. Max is my favorite rant channel and my favorite animation channel. And let's see, Imogen is my favorite ironing channel and Sage Advice channel. All of you in some way are my favorites because you came to be with me today, and I really appreciate that. We had like 25, but I must not have been their cup of tea because they've all left me, but the weary and the faithful. Thank you all. Now, why would a 61-year-old lady wearing fabulous glasses washing dishes not be everybody's cup of tea, y'all? I do not get that. And they left before I broke out the vintage Avon bottles, so they're going to be sad that they missed out. Somebody find them and say, hello. You left Mrs. Paula Does Retirement Channel, and now you're missing out. You have Wi-Fi that is a potato, honey. Peter Urbanowski! Peter Urbanowski, how are you? Peter, I haven't seen you in a while since, was it maybe 2 weeks ago when we were on a live together, Karen's live, or 3 weeks ago? I cannot remember much anymore, y'all. I remember who all of you are. I just can't remember when I saw you last. Peter is so good to see. Yeah, Peter, you are my favorite. Let's see, Peter. You're definitely one of my favorites, but how do I classify your channel? My favorite encouragement channel, maybe? How do you classify your channel right now, Peter? You are, thank you, Doc. You're my cup of tea as well. And Doc, are you back in the States? You're finished with your Maui vacation and back in the States? And Max reached 11 subs. Yay. You are so much better. You finished your counseling and will be revealing whole new content in the next week, Peter. I cannot wait. I'm so excited for that. Lil Blaze, bounce, bounce. Hey, Lil Blaze, how are you? Raju has a question. What should you base your YouTube channel about? Animation, gamer, or story time? Well, Raju, and if anybody doesn't know, Radley Holmes, I call Radley Holmes Raju. Well, I can't answer that for you, honey. Which of those is something that you enjoy the most and that you would look forward to creating about the most? Does anybody else have a thought on Raju's question? You're home and you have 5 classes going, Doc. Is that the most classes you've ever had? You mean going all at the same time? Is that the most classes you've ever had all at once? Does anybody else have an opinion for Radley Holmes Raju, who wants to know, what should you base your channel on? Animation, gamer, or story time? Which do you love the most? Let us know. And Doc is back from Maui. Peter says there's going to be less talking head videos, more cinematic videos based around helping content creators live simpler lives. I cannot wait to watch that. Max is going to get a collab. I love it. Lil Blaze says, you're a rapper from Japan and an adult star. Well, welcome to Mrs. Paula Does Retirement, baby. We're glad to have you. Max says animation. Raju would be his pick. Peter says, story time within games is fire. Episodic episodes that you can tell on your own terms. Ooh, Raju, I don't know what's fire on YouTube. But my friend Peter Urbanowski has just given you, some great advice. So, Raju, hello. I guess I am going to have to move the phone over. I hope I don't change anything because I got a sink full to rinse here. So, Raju, what do you think? Peter said, you can read his comment. He thinks that is fire. And we would all like to be described as fire on YouTube. You know, if I hang around long enough, I think a senior lady washing dishes someday is going to be YouTube fire. And you all can say, I knew Mrs. Paula before she became famous and got monetized and was just, hot stuff. I knew her before all that, and she's still just as simple and lovely as she was then. That's what y'all can say. Oh, bye, Susie. I hope your face is okay. Susie, take care and come back again. I'll be live tonight at 6 Eastern Standard with Karen at YouTube Over 40 and some other friends. Peter, are you going to be on the live panel tonight, my friend? Thank you, Doc. I would like your autograph as well. Doc and I want to exchange autographs because we are definitely each other's cup of tea. He's my financial cup of tea and an all-around awesome dude cup of tea. Much like Peter Urbanowski is an all-around awesome dude. And Max and whoever else is on here that's a dude. You're all awesome to me. And Max, you wish you can what? Yeah, Peter, I know. It's 6 p.m. for me, which is ideal, but for you, it's like the middle of the night, right? I'm only going to stay an hour. And y'all are going to laugh when I tell you why. I have to shut the door to the bedroom where I'm going to be live to keep the noise from the TV out. And you never know who or what might walk by in the hallway. And Rambo, my dog, gets very upset when I close the bedroom door. And he stands outside of the bedroom door scratching and whining and moaning like he's dying. And so I hate to make my dog upset. And so I plan to only stay on an hour. If it goes much past that, I will probably have to check out because I can't upset my dog. You all who are pet lovers, you know how it is. We can't upset our dogs. Max, let me tell you who I'm going to do a collab with. Please do. I would like to know that. Make a doggy door. I should make a doggy door. Let me see if I missed anybody. I think I've said hello to everyone. What happened to my adult star from Japan? Adult star from Japan. What was that person's name? Lil somebody. Let me find that. Lil Blaze, a rapper from Japan and an adult star. Lil Blaze, are you still on with us, honey? You are more than welcome. Bye, Susie. Thanks for coming. Hey, Lil Blaze. It's so good that you're still here. I appreciate that. I've never met a rapper who's also an adult star. So, yeah, it's good to have you. The Lily. Oh, Lily. It's not Lil Blaze, it's Lily Blaze. Is that what you're telling me? And Cheryl. I miss it. What collaboration is tonight? Multimedia, baby. That's right. Is it Lily Blaze or Lil Blaze? Cheryl, I'm going to be on with Karen tonight, the usual Friday Night Live at 6 o'clock. I didn't go on last week because I had stuff going on, but I'm going to be back on this week. And Rhonda, you're going to be there, right? Peter might be there if he's awake. As far as I know, Evie's going to be there. And I think Julie is going to be there from California, if I'm not mistaken. Rhonda, if you're still in the chat, who am I leaving out? Yeah, Cheryl, we always have a lot of fun. Cheryl, you might like to come and join us one day. We would let, yes, Rhonda. Am I leaving anybody out? Karen, of course, is the host. Rhonda, me, Evie, Julie. Oh, I don't know about Allison. I haven't heard from Allison. Yes, Dawn and Diana. Yes, I got that email and I forgot about it. And I don't know about Allison. She's had a lot going on this week. Hold on. I haven't heard from her today. I'll try to remember to text her after my live and find out if she's going to be with us or not. But it's going to be a loaded panel. Varied interest. Some people monetized, if that matters to anybody. I am not monetized. Nowhere near it. Some people on the panel are. Some are, and the rest of us are still growing and having a good time on YouTube. Now, my girl, Miss Rhonda, I think you're going to be there quick to that first level because you are growing, baby. You are growing. Lil Blaze says, my ops? I don't know what that means. My ops are at Pocket Channel and something, and you don't like them. Why don't you like them? Dawn and Diana. I know I've been on one live with Karen and Diana, maybe two. And this will be Dawn. This will be my first opportunity to be live with Diana because I was out last week, and I think, Rhonda, didn't Diana join you all last week? Okay, dishes are done. Hold on. All right, now, we're going over to the table to dust and look at my vintage Avon bottles, okay? As I said, I'm not going to become an Avon lady, and I'm not a dealer. They just needed to be dusted. So I got them all down, dust and all, put them on the table with the dust cloth. Actually, it's a dish rag. And I'm going to dust them and show you my collection. Actually, okay, I don't really collect them. Randy's aunt, who passed away like a decade or so ago, maybe a decade and a half, she was an Avon lady. And she collected Avon bottles out the wazoo. And when she passed away, her sweet husband, who is also now passed several of her Avon bottles down to us. And I keep them, they have sentimental value for Randy because, you know, they were his family, and they're cute. So, yeah, let me get my drink. And if you are so inclined, oh, hello, come on over to the table with me. I thought I had a Train Avon bottle, and I thought, wouldn't that be awesome? Because, you know, Randy and I are Train lovers. But then when I got it down off the top of the cabinet, it is not a Train. It is some kind of car. So here's my first Avon bottle. Let me read the chat first. It took Cheryl 2 years to get monetized, but you got there, Cheryl, and you have an awesome channel. Dr. Ninja Turtle is going one device. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Ninja Turtle. I appreciate that, and I know Rhonda does as well. Rhonda, did you see that Doc is going to play my channel in the live tonight on one of his devices and your channel on the other of his devices because he wants to support us. We love that. Lil Blaze got banned because he threw gang words in here? Oh, I did not see that, Max. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And here's my sweet girl whose name I always mispronounced. Amaya. Amaya, how are you, Amaya? My beautiful singing friend. Hello, love. And let's see, Ninja. Who did I miss? Who's Ninja? I got to scroll back up to see who I missed. I don't think. Lil Blaze got banned. Oh, Deb and Mike are here. Hello, Deb and Mike. I did not see you all. Deb and Mike are here. Oh, Lord. No, Peter, honey. I wish I was monetized. I have plenty of subs, Peter. I have over 1,300 subs, but I'm nowhere near enough watch hours. No. Nowhere near enough. Like, I grew up in the country where we talk about hollers. Way down the holler. Maybe a couple of hollers over. Away from being monetized. Yeah, sadly. Max is looking out for me. Is there anybody else? Oh, Dora! I did not see you come in, Dora. I've got to scroll up here and see. Okay, Dora, hello. Thank you. Yes, Dora, I finally did some more dishes. And Deb and Mike, 2 of the healthiest hearts on YouTube. Yes, I could get the lower level of monetization if I could get up to 3,000 watch hours, Peter, but I'm far from that. Diana was on for a short time. Support you both. Thank you. I'm catching up. Amaya is here. Okay, I'm going to start dusting. Kathleen, I didn't know you were here. My friend Kathleen is here. Hello, darling. So nice to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, well, the dishes are done. I have dishpan hands. Fingernails could really use some work, but I'm just not a fingernail person. Okay, it's time to dust and display, okay, the vintage Avon bottles. Here's the first one. I think this is does anybody know what this is? Is it a car of some kind? Maybe a steam? I don't know. It looks like a car, but then here's this thing that steam would come out. I don't know what this is. But anyway, it's kind of pretty and it's definitely dusty. And if you just got here and you wonder why is that poor woman talking about vintage Avon bottles, it's because they needed dusting. And I think they're cute and interesting. And so that's why we're talking about them. And if I don't get them put back up before Randy gets home, he's going to say, "Are you trying to sell my aunt's, my passed away aunt's vintage Avon bottles on eBay?" And I would say, absolutely not. And guess what? This time, this one is full of cologne. Let me see. Oh, you know what? I think you turn it up this way and that's where you're going to open it, but I'm not going to smell the cologne because the cologne is about, my guess would be 30 to 40 years old. It's probably not going to smell all that great, but whatever this is, you remember these bottles? Yeah. Whatever this is, here's the one. Is it it's a car of some kind, I guess. I don't know, but it's cute. All right. Cowboy boot with spurs for my Texas friends. Imogen, it's so nice to have you here. And Imogen, I've got to get over to your channel. I've been lax on YouTube for about 2 or 3 weeks, doing lives and supporting. I need to catch up. You know, sometimes life starts lifing and you're like, okay, I got to put something on the back burner. I love this one. Nothing in here. A Texas boot. This was aftershave, actually. 5 fluid ounces of aftershave. It's called Avon Leather. Ooh. Would you like your man to wear an aftershave called Avon Leather? I think I wouldn't mind. Yes, a whole bunch. A whole bunch. Okay, I think this one's probably my favorite. The design. All right, next we have a pheasant who's very dusty, bless his heart. And he is empty. Oh, and before I went live, I got on eBay to check the value of my vintage Avon bottles. or our vintage Avon bottles. And I don't think we have any that are worth a lot of money. There were some that look like what we have based on pictures I saw. Anywhere from $5 to $35. But we're not going to sell these. We're just going to leave them. And, oh, this one has cologne in it. Whoever inherits our property after we're dead, they can deal with it. Oh, now this is odd. This one is also called leather. How can the cowboy boot be called leather and the pheasant be called leather? Wait, this one is called Wild Country. Golden Rocket Wild Country Aftershave. Leather and leather. It's a pheasant decanter Avon leather. I don't know, maybe that was like something they did for a while. Laundered cotton quilts, a friend who lives in the same town as me. Hello, darling. Your father-in-law had a ton of those Avon bottles. They're fun, Debbie Sue. They're fun. Cheryl says it's a vintage Avon Gold Rocket. How did you know that, Cheryl? Cheryl, do you have this one? And you're exactly right. Or what, did I hold it up and you read it off my car? Golden Rocket. Yes, how did you know that, Cheryl? Are you a collector? And Cheryl says it is a train engine. I do have a train. Remember in the beginning I said I didn't have a train. I do have a train. Laundered Cotton Quilt says you keep your mouthwash next to the sinking one. How cool. Oh, that's okay. Dr. Ninja Turtle, no problem. Cowboys, hunters, leather, all manly. Yes, very manly. Oh, Cheryl Googled that for me. Thank you, Cheryl. Susie, you're back. How's your face and your lip, honey? Yes, that is much more important, Doc. Please don't worry about the live. Community service is important, and you'll be doing a great ministry to people in that situation. Susie, how's your face and your lip? It still hurts. I'm sorry. If you were late getting here, my friend Susie dropped her phone on her face and it hit her lip and it hurts. Is it still? Ooh. Hold on, the pheasant's head fell off. Well, since the head fell off, we might as well smell it. Oh, no. No way that lid's coming off. We probably won't be smelling any of these. Okay, pheasant. All right, and this one is a tractor. Since Randy's a tractor, he probably loves this one the most. Avon Wild Country Aftershave. It is empty. Isn't that cute? And it's very dusty. Like when we're dead and our relatives come in here and, carry off all our belongings before it goes to the estate sale. I wonder if anybody's going to want these old Avon bottles or if they'll just be pitched out. I don't know. Maybe. But I got a lot of stuff. Yeah. Some poor relative's going to have a lot of stuff to deal with. I really started out to try to be a minimalist a while back, but it didn't work out very well. And Randy has no interest in being a minimalist. So, yeah. This dust is hard to get off. Isn't the tractor cute? Oh, you know what? This one has, oh, look. This one is broken right there. I never knew that before. I hope I didn't break it trying to dust it. No, I did not. They were all in perfect condition except for this one, which is probably Randy's favorite, and it has a break right there. So if I were trying to sell them, which I'm not, it wouldn't be worth anything. But you know what? I'll just put it back up on the shelf, turn the break away from the public, and carry on. But it's still very, very cute. Little tractor. It is swollen. I'm sorry. 500 feet in Russia. Max, honey, are you still trying to tell me there's 500 feet of snow in Russia? Surely there's not. I'm sorry, Susie. Feel better. Laundered Cotton Quilts, who lives in my area. We're in the 1/3 inch ice zone last I looked. Frozen Avon colognes. Yeah. 1/3 inch ice. Wow. How about the snowfall? Are we going to get any snow accumulation, or is it just going to be that darn ice? I'd so much rather have snow. We can motivate just fine in snow with our vehicles, but nobody can motivate on ice. Nobody. And I guess this is a pipe, right? And this one says spicy. Avon spicy aftershave. Isn't that cute? Very cute, very manly. These are all sort of manly. Yeah. This one's very cute. Let's see if I could smell this one. Ooh, lid came off. Woo! Okay, as I said, this is 30 or 40 years old. Wait, am I even anywhere in the ballpark? Let me think how long Aunt Esther's been dead. Probably 20 years. Yeah, okay, this is closer to 60 years old, y'all. 60-year-old aftershave. Mercy. If Randy gets desperate for aftershave and tries to use this stuff, no. No, I will hide it somewhere. Okay, I got two more. This one's the Capitol building. It says Avon, the Capitol, Wild Country Aftershave. Very flammable. Keep out of reach of children. I wish it had a date on it, like circa something. But it does not. It does not. Avon Products, Inc., New York, New York. But no circa whatever. But it's very pretty. Now, as soon as I get them all dusted, I'm going to line them up. And everybody pick a favorite, okay? This one really needs more than dusting. It's got some gunk on it. And this would just be a tiny sampling of what Aunt Esther had, because she was an Avon lady for probably 30 years. So this would just be a tiny sampling. Okay, let's see. Where's the lid? Oh, let's try this one. Do you think all Avon colognes smell alike? Hold on. This one's really stinky, okay? I'm going to assume that the scent changed over the course of decades, because nobody I know would ever want to smell like this. And then the last one is a little lantern. I wonder if it's like a train lantern. It's very dusty. Oh, got to catch up with the chat. Sorry, Susie. Thank you, Kathleen. That's okay, Kathleen. I appreciate you leaving me running. That's very kind of you. No problem, and thank you, my friend. 1 to 3 inches of snow and ice. Rhonda is going to get ice. We need the poison control. Yeah. If anybody tried to wear that, yeah, nobody would ever want to smell like that on purpose. Bye, Susie. Message deleted by Max. Thank you, Max. Keep as decor. Yes. Is somebody getting sassy on me, Max? Kind of gross after more than 30. Yeah. If I let you smell it, you'd go P.U. Imogen, I will not be dabbing this particular stink behind my ears. And if Randy tries to dab it behind his ears or wherever men dab things, I'm going to say, no. Miss M! Hi, Miss M is in the house. How are you, Miss M? Thank you, Max. Miss M, it's so good to see you, my love. How are you today? Miss M, we're looking at old, I like to say vintage Avon bottles. Somebody in the chat's probably thinking, bless her heart, she's got them old Avon bottles out trying to dust off of them. And you're thinking, is the rest of my house this dusty? Yeah, probably so. Yeah, housekeeping is just not something I've been into lately. Let me make sure the lid's on good. Okay. This is Captain's leather. Ooh, not just leather, but Captain's leather. It is New York, New York. Hold on. This is making my nose run. Yeah. Avon Captain's leather, 1864. I'm sure it's not circa 1864. Maybe the lantern is circa 1864. And maybe this was like a train lantern. You know how they would wave the lanterns back and forth? All right, let's see how bad this one is. Okay. Now, the good news is this is the least stinky of all the ones that I've smelled. But it's still very stinky, okay? Nobody is going to be wearing any of this stuff. I wonder if I should actually pour the cologne out, because like, what if I were to dust someday again and I accidentally knock one of these off and bust it on my floor? I would never get the stink out of the house. So I might suggest to Randy that we pour out all of the cologne. But it's got these little teeny holes and it's going to take a while. You know, I'll probably just put them on a high shelf that rarely ever gets touched and hope they never fall off, because P.U. P.U. Jagar is in the live. Hello, Jagar. How are you, my friend? Pour it out, but not into the septic. No, no. Jagar, hey, darling. How's my grandson? I know. And, you know, I haven't been live. I think this is my first live in 3 weeks. I've been pretty lazy. And I know you are working hard on your studies. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, Max. Sadly, I don't have any that are more than 70 years old, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Because I saw pictures of most of these on eBay. Oh, goodness. And like I said, none was more valuable than $35. And Randy wouldn't want to sell them anyway. Empire's Surge. Max, don't know what you mean. Oh, Miss M is sick? Miss M. Where'd you go, Miss M? Miss M. Where's Miss M talking about not feeling well? Oh, I'm sorry, Miss M. There it is. I'm so sorry you are sick. I missed you too, Jagar. Imogen had some Chanel No. 5 and it had been sitting around forever. You opened it and it had gone off. That can happen to Chanel No. 5? That is just sad. I thought Chanel No. 5 would last for an eternity, you know? And like your great-great-great-granddaughter could open it someday and still smell fabulous. That is good to know. Wow. Of course, grandson Jagar, of course I understand. Oh, laundered cotton quilts has some serious weather anxiety. Yeah, you better lay off that coffee, babe. Rich people love these. You mean rich people love my Avon bottles? Well, I don't know any rich people. If there's any rich people in the chat and you are desperate for my Avon bottles, you know, my email is on my bio page. Email me and we'll work a deal, okay? We'll work a deal. Absolutely stinky. Oh, my heavens. Most perfumes don't last more than 2 years? I had no idea. I have a bottle of Poison. Does anybody remember Poison? They still make it, but it was popular back in the, let me think, late 80s, early 90s. It comes in a black bottle and like a crystal top. And it's, when I was 21, which is a very long time ago, I thought it was the most exotic thing in the world. And I asked for it for Randy for my 21st birthday. And I got it. I never used it all. My 21st birthday was a very long time ago, 40 years ago. And I don't have all of it left, but I do have some of it left. And he's bought more Poison for me since then, okay? I finally had to tell him that I had outgrown the Poison and moved on to a lighter scent. what did I move on to? Grace. Does anybody buy Grace? I found it first on QVC. I love Grace. Amazing Grace, Pure Grace, and Baby Grace. So yeah, I don't need any perfume for a very long time. Macy's in fragrance. Oh, you used to work part-time at Macy's. See, I would have loved that, but it would have given me a headache, Cheryl. Oh, Debbie Sue, I know. Amazing Grace. It's my favorite. Baby Grace is too something for me. And I don't like the name Baby Grace, but Amazing Grace and Pure Grace. Smells so wonderful. I think I've used up completely in fairly quick time 2 bottles of perfume in my life. Pure Grace was one, used it to the last drop. And then one called Jean Wait, is that right? Wait, no, that's not right. Give me a second. Yeah, I can't remember. Some perfume that I found on QVC, not Jean I don't even know what that is. And Ernest Borgnine's wife was selling it. Tova. Tova, does anybody heard of Tova Borgnine? Okay, Ernest was a famous actor. Pretty sure he's passed away now. Tova, his wife, was a perfume dealer, for lack of a better word. I think that perfume was just called Tova. I think John, too, used to be sitting on my mom's dresser back in the day. I don't know where that perfume name came back in my head, but Tova, and it smelled like heaven. I used that up really fast, too. Yes, there was a Jean, too. Okay, Jontue, but I'm pretty sure I never had it. Cheryl says, your husband said I smelled like... Oh, Cheryl, I can imagine that word. Cheryl, were you the perfume Nazi? Hold on. Do you remember back in the day? I'm pretty sure. Hold on. I'm pretty sure they don't do this anymore because they probably killed people like me with asthma. But do you remember back in the day, the perfume Nazis? I hope that's not an improper, maybe I should say perfume something. The women who would stand at the perfume counter and spritz you as you walked by. Remember that? But I'm sure they sent several people into asthmatic attacks and killed them. So I don't think they do that anymore. But now I don't go to big fancy stores. The only time I was ever in a New York store was 20 years ago when we went to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. We don't have any fancy stores around here, so maybe they still do it, but it would probably kill me. If someone doused me with perfume and I wasn't prepared for it, it might kill me. Oh, Clinique. Clinique. Happy, right? Happy by Clinique is such a light fragrance. I love that. Love that. Max, what are you asking me? What the heck, Max wants to know. Oh, Max says, what do you call a bee that can't make up its mind? A maybe. Max, that is funny. I wonder where Joshua is today. Joshua Sickles always comes to my lives. Maybe he thinks I'm unalived because I've been gone for so long. 3 weeks is a long time in the YouTube universe. Did anyone else think I had been unalived? Max says face emoji and turtles and fish. Thank you. Bro is sick. Who is sick, Matt? Oh, is Joshua still sick? Oh my gosh. Debbie Sue, you told me Joshua wasn't feeling well. Debbie Sue, when was that? Was it Monday maybe? Or was it over the weekend? Because you told me about it and then I left a message for him. And I just assumed he had a cold maybe and was better by now. So he's still sick. Poor Joshua. Oh, and I think somebody else mentioned that he was missing from Alive. Don't quote me on this. I'm not sure. Maybe Candy K all day. Or who else could it have been? I don't know. But somebody mentioned this week, I wonder where Joshua is. So Joshua, if you're listening, but you can't communicate because you're not feeling well, we love you. Lord be with Joshua and make him well soon. And we miss you on this live, my friend. I hope he didn't get the flu. Miss M, you haven't even missed me? I know that's not what you said. You said you hadn't even noticed you not being live for a few days, but I'm going to change it. You haven't even missed me, Miss M? Well, honey, I know there are like a jillion people you probably want to follow. It was Monday. Okay. And this is Friday. So yeah, if he's got, even if he just had a cold, he's probably not feeling well yet. And if it was a flu, I hope it's not the flu. Yeah, it might take a couple of weeks. Miss M, I cannot believe you have missed me. Thank you, Miss M. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And let's see, is there anybody I have not spoken to? Oh, Cheryl, my bouncy friend, our rebounding friend. My jump sport rebounder is working great. If anybody doesn't know, I purchased a rebounder, a mini trampoline. What's it been, a couple of weeks ago, I think, or a week and a half ago? And I love it. Now, due to a health condition, I'm never going to be one of those people that's bouncing up in the air and getting an aerobic workout on the trampoline, on the rebounder. But I'm loving the health bounce. And I have done a health bounce, Cheryl, 3 nights in a row. And maybe it's coincidence, I don't know. I'm new to rebounding. But for 3 nights in a row, I slept straight through to my alarm and didn't wake up in the middle of the night. And usually I wake up in the middle of the night 2 or 3 times. Probably because I drink too much caffeine. I haven't cut down on my caffeine, but I slept through the night 3 times. Like, you're excited when a baby sleeps through the night. You're like, woohoo! Yeah, pretty excited. Pretty excited. Flora. Okay, you can say something as long as it's polite. Because if it's nasty, my friend Max will put you in timeout because he's my protector. But Flora, you are welcome here as long as you are nice and friendly. We'd love to have you. Flora, I can't pronounce the second part of your name, so I'm just going to stick with Flora. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Miss M. Oh, yes, Miss M, me too. It's very exciting when you sleep through the night till your alarm for 3 nights in a row. I can't prove it's due to rebounding for 10 minutes before bed with the health bounce, but all I know, oh, Rambo's wanting in. I'll be right back. Hold on, don't go away. Give me 30 seconds. Don't go away. Come here, Rambo. Come here, boy. You want to say hello? You want to say hello? Come here. Come here. Does anybody want to say hi to Rambo? Hello. Hello. Hello to all your friends. Okay, that's all he wants to say today is hello. Miss M says hi, Rambo. Uh-oh. He went to check out his food bowl and it's empty. Oh, Flora. Honey, you can stay. Aunt Debbie Sue says hello. Aunt or aunt. I say aunt. I'm from the South. Auntie Miss M and Auntie Debbie Sue says hello. Lily, my friend Lily. I love it. Okay, Flora, you can stay, honey, because that's a sweet compliment. I love it. You're so sweet. Yeah, I'll be live again at 6 Eastern Standard with a group of friends. If you could come on again and tell me I'm beautiful at 6, I would really appreciate that. Thank you. You are very sweet. Very sweet. Hey. Lily, it is so nice to have you. I missed you. Thank you. Now, Flora, put it on your set an alarm, okay? 6 Eastern Standard. I'll be live. Let's see. YouTube over 40 Karen, Rhonda and Treaty with Rhonda Hensley, Evie at Evie's Eden, a whole bunch of people, and maybe Peter Urbanowski if he's awake at that time. Okay, so come back on my channel 6 to 7 and tell me I'm beautiful again. You'll make my whole day. I know, Lily. Thank you. I know, Lily. I missed you. Oh, Debbie Sue says Joshua made a post on his community post to me. Oh, yes, Debbie Sue. I saw that. He wanted me to meet that person. And that person had a different kind of channel name. Something about Squiggly Wiggly or... I can't remember, but Chwiggly? I don't know. But anyway, I haven't got a chance to watch the content yet, but I popped in and some beautiful dogs. I know. But I can't remember the name of that channel, but I will go back and look at that later. Lily got off of school like 20 minutes ago. Flora, you subscribed to me. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You are the sweetest, the sweetest. Since he posted, maybe he is doing okay. Maybe so. Maybe so. Okay, friends, it's time to line up the vintage, old, stinky Avon bottles. Actually, I can't line them all up. Okay. Here, we'll do like this. And let me put the tractor facing this way so you can't see the crack. All right. We've got the lantern. I'm going to show them all to you real quickly, and you get to pick your favorite. We've got the railroad lantern. We've got the Capitol. We've got the pheasant. We've got the pipe. We've got the cowboy boot. This one's my favorite. I love a man in cowboy boots. We've got what Cheryl said is a train, some kind of train. Very, very cute. We've got the tractor. Okay, does anybody like the tractor best? Max says, wanting something does not give you the right to have it. You're right. I know. Lily says, your cat, Peggy June, is being lovey. Oh, Peggy June is such a cute name for a kitty cat. I love that. Oh, no. Debbie Sue, Rhonda, check it out. Everybody, check it out. Rebounding with Cheryl, doing her first live beginner rebounding session at 10:15 a.m. tomorrow morning. Okay. Debbie Sue, text me that later because I can't put it on my phone because I'm using my phone. Debbie Sue, text me that. Cheryl, rebounding live, her very first live beginner at 10:15 a.m. my time tomorrow morning. Debbie Sue, will you text me that? Okay. Tomorrow's Saturday, right? Yes, I will be home. 10 o'clock is usually about when I exercise, and I will be there, Cheryl. I'm so excited. I love it. Okay, does anybody like the tractor the best? Max, would you post it? Peggy June has 3 legs. Your little 3-legged kitty. Thank you, Debbie Sue. Does anybody like the tractor best? It's cute, farm related, but I do not like it the most. Anybody like the train best with the smokestack thingy? Anybody like the pipe best? Me too, Miss M, the cowboy boot. And it's not stinky because, oh, I thought it was empty. There's a little dab left in there. You know what? Let's see how stinky it is. It smells like rubbing alcohol, but there's very little left. And check out the spurs. All right, this is Miss M's favorite and my favorite. Train, lantern, Capitol, pheasant. Everybody pick a favorite. Lily, okay, Debbie Sue likes the train. Miss M likes the cowboy boot. Lily, me. Which one, Lily? Lily, you love the cowboy boot too. Okay, that's me, Miss M, and Lily. We like the cowboy boot best. Debbie Sue likes the train best. Is anybody going to vote for anything else? pheasant, the Capitol, the train lantern, cowboy boot, train, tractor, or pipe. Love the cowboy boot. Yes, yes. Is anybody else going to vote, or do we have Cheryl, cowboy boot? Yeah. Do we have a clear winner? Max says live for 1 hour. Oh, thank you, Max. You're right. I've been having such a good time with all my friends. I didn't even realize it had been an hour. Max likes the cowboy boot. Debbie Sue, I love you and I love the train, but the cowboy boot is kicking its butt. Yes, Lily, we think we're going to get snow and ice. Originally, we were going to get 6 inches of snow Saturday and 6 on Sunday, and everybody went to the store, bought all the milk, all the bread, all the yada, 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 yada. And now the forecast has been downgraded to 3 inches or less of snow and some ice. So I'm sure we'll get something, but I don't think it's supposed to start here till tomorrow afternoon. Randy's a Shriner, and they're having a Shriner turkey shoot. Is that what you call it? Where you shoot it, you don't shoot at turkeys. You shoot at targets, and you can win a turkey or a ham or some cash. They're going to try to get the Shriner turkey shoot in tomorrow before the weather gets here. And you're going to get, oh, Lily, are you serious? Bye, Em. I'm getting ready to go, too. I love you. Rambo, Auntie Em is leaving. He sends his kisses. Okay, friends, since my friend Max reminded me, I've seriously been having so much fun. I did not realize I'd been on that long. Thank you for joining me on my live. Kisses and hugs from Northeast Tennessee. I think the cowboy boot is the obvious winner. And the only other one that got a vote was the train. So it gets special mention. The others have to go in the garbage. No, not really. Not really. I'm going to put them back where I got them. Yeah, they're dusted. Sort of. I'm going to put them back where I got them. All right. Thank you, Lily. Everybody have a wonderful Friday, a wonderful weekend. If you're not busy tonight, 6 Eastern Standard, come and join us on the live with Karen at YouTube Over 40. Several of our other friends will be there. Rhonda, I can't remember the topic. Can you? I think it's chit-chat. I think it's probably just chit-chat, but we'll have a good time regardless. And then if you are a rebounder, like Cheryl and me, even if you're not a rebounder and you're thinking about getting one, come to Cheryl's first beginner rebounder live, rebounding live, tomorrow morning at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard. I'll be there. I hope you will. All right, friends, thank you for sharing part of your Friday with me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye, friends. See you soon. Hello, I knocked my glasses off. Oh, for Moo glasses. Best ones. See you later. Bye-bye. Text me, Debbie Sue.